with phrases such as dirty air, let's keep it that way.
Dirty air, let's keep it that way.
Our TV reporters Connie and Harry are at center stage. In turn, each pollutant comes over to be interviewed, while the other continues to bigot in the background.
Hi, I'm Connie, and tonight's special report will give you the scoop on where all these air pollutants come from and the ways they can hurt people and other living things.
Harry, we're here to cover a late-breaking story. 8 of the worst air pollutants are demonstrating to protest the Earth Day. Our first interview is with the particulates.
That's student crime. Pollution is not a crime.
So, you're the particulates.
Yeah, I am Sud. This is crime and this is that.
You guys are those tiny bits of pollution that make our air look really dirty?
Yes, some of us are stirred up doing construction, miming and farming. But most of us get into the air, like gasoline in cars and trucks or coke.
And we just love to get into your eyes and make them itch and make your throat hurt and...
Come on guys, you gotta go back and make it down.
Next, we'd like you to meet some of the most dangerous air pollutants, the toxins.
You toxins are made up of all kinds of poisons. How do you get into our air?
We came from just about everywhere. Chemical plants, dry cleaners, cars, trucks, and factories.
loaded with gas toxins.
Scientists say you cause cancer and other kinds of diseases. What do you think of that?
They can't prove a thing.
Next, we'd like you to meet sulfur dioxide. Oh, I understand you just blew out from the Midwest, sulfur dioxide.
Hey, the folks at home would like to know how do you get into our air.
Don't they read the newspapers? I've been making the front page at least once a week.
And what kind of nasty things do you do, sulfur dioxide?
Nasty, that's me. I think it's good to make it hard for some people to breathe, and I can make trees and other plants grow more slowly. But here's the most rotten thing I do. When I get way up into the air, I mix with water in the sky, and you get acid rain.
Acid rain is a big problem. It can hurt or kill fish and other living things.
Hey, that's true. Hey, I can even travel a long way to do my dirty work.
I'm sure we can get rid of you soon, sulfur dioxide.
Good luck.
It's really rotten.
If sulfur dioxide is rotten, you haven't met us.
You must be the nitrogen oxides.
Just call us Nitro for sure.
And give me an eye.
I. Give me a T.
T. Give me an R.
R.
Give me an O.
O. What's that spell? Nitro.
What's that mean?
Dirty air.
So how do you nitros get into our air?
You get able planes to power plants burn fuel.
And what happens once you're in the air?
Just make people's lungs hurt when they breathe.
And like sulfur dioxide, we mix with water in the air and from acid rain.
But we also make another form of pollution. And here he is, bad also.
Well, as a scientist, in order to stop the pollutants, it is the man and create bad result.
This good this bad gas is just my rotten twin brother. He's just a good gas turned bad. And with ozone that forms a line high above that. I have absorbing the harmful rays of the sun. But if certain chemicals keep getting pumped into the atmosphere, I'll disappear.
But what kinds of chemicals are making you disappear?
It's those terrible CFCs.
Hey, we're not so bad. People have used us CFCs in for your car health. So what if we destroy a little bit of the zone? Oh shit, lost our ears.
I think the reason we're in such a mess is because we use so much fuel and cut down so many trees.
You're right. Maybe you should be doing a special report on people. We are the ones who are causing air pollution.
But people can change. What about you? Can you think of some ways how can we fight air pollution?
I have been here 22,000 times longer than you. I don't really need people, but people need me. I am something humans take for granted, but there is only so much of me and more of them every day. I have fed species greater than you, and I have starved species greater than you. Your actions will determine your fate, not mine. Humans, I don't owe them a thing. I give, they take, but I can always take back. They poison me and expect me to feed them, but I cover this entire planet once, and I could always cover it again. That's all I have to say. Humans are so smart, such big brains, opposable thumbs. They know how to make things, amazing things. Why would they need an old tourist like me anymore? Jungles, trees? Well, they do breathe air, and I make air. Have they thought about that? Humans making air, and it'd be fun to watch.
And that's the end of our special report. The bottom line, these air pollutants are a pretty tough bunch, but people create them, and people can reduce the amounts they are in our atmosphere. We think that Mother Earth is absolutely right. How about starting a new chapter by signing a peace treaty with Mother Earth?
We hold this truth to be self-evident that all of us, human beings, are required to revere Mother Earth and to refrain from our destructive behavior towards seas and oceans, trees and mountains, soils and fountains. Today, in a lot of places, there are polluted waters and tons of trash are being thrown onto our streets and highways. It doesn't take much effort to pick up a piece of trash here and there. Just remember, every little effort counts. Just remember the starfish story.
Once upon a time, there was an old man who used to go to the ocean to do his writing. He had a habit of walking on the beach every morning before he began his work. Early one morning, he was walking along the shore after a big storm has passed and found the vast beach littered by starfish as far as the eye could see, stretching in all directions.
Off in the distance, the old man noticed a small boy approaching. As the boy walked, he paused every so often, and as he grew closer, the man could see that he was occasionally bending down to pick up an object and threw it into the sea. The boy came closer, and still, the man called out, "Good morning! May I ask what it is that you are doing?"
The young boy paused, looked up, and replied, "I am throwing the starfish into the ocean. The tide washed them up onto the beach, and they can't return by themselves into the sea." The youth replied, "When the sun gets high, they will die, unless I throw them back into the ocean."
The man replied, "But there must be tens of thousands of starfish on this beach. I'm afraid you won't really be able to make much of a difference." The boy bent down, picked up yet another starfish, and threw it as far as he could into the ocean. Then he turned, smiled, and said, "It made a difference to that one."
How inspiring. We all have the opportunity to create a positive change. We must all stand together and unite as one to put an end to the abuse perpetrated against Mother Earth. Because she's what gives us life. She's a very beautiful thing, and we must respect her in every way we can. And this has to begin here, today, with us. We call on every citizen to clean in front of their abode. We urge everyone to refrain from littering our soils, forests, rivers, and lakes. We demand states to guarantee peace and to eliminate nuclear, chemical, and biological weapons. We join in the demand to promote economic systems that are in harmony with Mother Earth. We call on everyone, here and everywhere, to participate and promote in learning and raising awareness about how to live in harmony with Mother Earth. We demand, all of us, to promote and support practices of respect of Mother Earth and all beings. We propose to organize an Access March in defense of Mother Earth. We propose to hold the Nexus Conference to strengthen the process of reflection and action.